walked into the hospital room. It was very dark. The lights were turned off and the curtains were pulled shut. The only noise was the sound from the beeping monitors. My friend was lying there on the bed, very sick. Doctors did not know what was wrong with her. She was having severe headaches and the medicine was not helping, and she was very lethargic. The headaches were causing other complications too, like passing out and stomach aches. The doctors could not figure out what was causing the headaches. Eventually they figured out that it was stress. The headache started after her parents got a divorce when she was 13. Who would have known that one bad decision could have caused so many problems? People that get divorced don't stop and think how it's going to affect others, and especially how it's going to affect their children. In some cases, parents stay together and try to make it work just for their kids. Divorce is something that is becoming more and more acceptable in today's society. America ranked 6 out of 10 for the highest countries with divorce rates in the world. And here's a chart. As you can see, the divorce rates are going up, but after 2012 they dropped, and that's because marriage rates have dropped also. Divorce is not something we should be proud of. Divorce does not only affect the couple, but their kids. The change is so hard on kids that it leads to having stress, and children have to learn different day-to-day routines, new schedules, only seeing certain friends and relatives, if they even get to see them at all. Some children of divorced parents struggle with feeling abandoned. Some feel like since one parent walked away so easily, the other will do just the same. This feeling of abandonment will not only affect them now, but also in future relationships. There's that guy I know, and when he was little, he came from a very bad family situation. He was abandoned at a young age, and this created problems for him in the future. He is now 25, and he has nothing to do with his adopted family. It's not because they don't want anything to do with him, but because he doesn't allow himself to have a relationship with anyone, because he's afraid they'll leave him just like he was abandoned before. Some stressors our kids are more responsibilities put on them. They have to adjust to living in 2 homes. The standard of living might lower. They do not know what changes they might have to deal with in the future. The parent with the most custody might not be as available as they were before. All of these things are true of my friend. If she gets a bad grade, she freaks out because she's so scared she's going to disappoint her mom. Statistics show that it takes 2 years for a divorced family to adjust. Even then, there will be more things they have to adjust to in the future. No family will ever truly, fully adjust to a divorce. Children that come from a divorced family have a higher chance of divorcing when they get married. And if both people in a relationship come from a divorced family, the chance of getting a divorce goes even higher. God does not want anyone to get divorced, but allows it on the grounds of adultery. Matthew 5:32 says, or it talks about, that the only time divorce is permitted is if a couple commits adultery. God does not take marriage lightly. When you make the vows to your spouse, you're making a commitment to them for life. In Matthew 19:6, the Bible says, "What God has put together, let no man separate. And they are no longer 2, but 1. Marriage should not be something that is easily torn apart. When you get married, you are a team, and God expects you to act like a team together through everything. God hates divorce, and he makes that very clear in Malachi 2:16. In conclusion, divorce is becoming a solution to problems when it should not be. Marriage is meant for a man and a woman to stay together through thick and thin. Divorce is doing so much more harm to people than it is good. Kids have so many more problems that come from a divorced family. Just like my friend, I've known her since she was little, and she didn't have all of these problems before until after her parents got a divorce. Now she struggles with love and abandonment issues, and she even struggles with feeling safe and secure. Divorce should not be an answer to marital problems. God should be the answer. Until people learn to put God at the head of their relationship, there will be problems.